This your boy Hustle's Home, and I'm back with another one. And today we're gonna talk about the WBC Championship bout between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia that's going on this weekend in Brooklyn, New York. Now, in case you didn't know, this is a rubber match. The two met up with one another in the amateurs. They split 3-3, and this week has been a very interesting week, to say the least. You know, like it's been a lot of trolling going on. Like, I mean, Ryan been going crazy. In the beginning, it was like wild stuff. Like he went on, I'm gonna call it conspiracy theory because everybody don't believe everything. There's a lot of stuff that's been unsaid that has been always talked about. But somebody like Ryan Garcia, when somebody like Ryan Garcia comes out and say some of these things, it looks as if he's trolling, And me being 40 years old, I'm not that familiar with like really trolling. Like that wasn't a term with us growing up. Like we didn't never troll niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit right here, this little like between 18 and 30, like these dudes have grew up literally off the internet. So they politic way different than us, With that being said, Ryan Garcia has been wilding, He's been super wild. He's been going crazy. Everybody been like some of his fans been concerned with him. He's been going on like live and just ranting and raving about Diddy, the Illuminati, and all that crazy stuff. Like it's been a hell of a ride. It's a couple days out. And they had a face off. And it got kind of chippy because when they approach each other with the swole chest. They got in each other's face, and they was popping off. And Ryan Garcia said, "Where your mother at?" And then Devin Haney. See, everybody say Devin Haney smacked him. I'm not gonna say Devin Haney smacked him. Devin Haney did this thing. He mushed him. He pushed his face. He sunned him. You know what I'm saying? That's what we used to call it. You got sunned. He sunned this nigga, but. After he sunned him, he goes to the internet like everybody do. He go to the internet and he just he as in Ryan Garcia, he just goes berserk. He just goes crazy. He go out and he posts a bunch of craziness. He said that he was a man that identifies himself as a woman. So basically, Devin Haney put his hands on a woman and all that trolling. And it's clearly the trolling is clearly getting to Devin Haney. Like it is clearly getting to him. Devin Haney is walking around here pissed. He talking about stepping to him. He talking about like he gonna meet him in the middle of the ring. Like, I mean, that's why I don't know if Ryan Garcia continues these outbursts, then we can say he need help. But to the build up of the fight, like these outbursts, it's like it's a cry for attention, but at the same time, this fight need the attention, because it's like I don't really know what to call it. It's weird. It's so weird. The how Ryan Garcia is acting is so weird. But if you look at what's going on, like if you take away what he's saying and watch his work now, I seen him hitting the mitts with Derrick James, and I seen him hitting the heavy bag. And Ryan's in shape, man. Ryan's in good shape. Ryan Garcia is in excellent shape. So he ain't fooling me. Hopefully he not fooling Devin the Dream Haney, because in my mind, Devin can't afford to. I don't think Ryan's a very good fighter. I think Ryan is a very top B-level fighter before, like as of today. I don't know what him and Derrick James have gotten. I don't know if Derrick James have took Ryan's skills to the next level, but I mean, all the fights before, like Ryan has gaping holes in his game. Like he got his chin high when he throw his punches and all that. Like he not really very defensive savvy. He threw this little shell up and he do a fake little shoulder roll and he turn his back and bend over and all that. I don't know what the heck Devin Haney gonna do against all that, because it's like weird weird tactics. Tank called him, so I mean, he can be put out. He been caught several times. Ryan Garcia have been caught several times. You think about it. Tank knocked him down. Luke Campbell knocked him down. So this fight. That's what make this shit interesting. It's so interesting because we don't know what Ryan Garcia is gonna come in the ring. We know what Devin Haney gonna come in the ring. Devin Haney, he's a consummate professional. He's a type of person that's constant training. He is what Floyd was to boxing as far as like his dedication, his discipline, his training, and all that. He just need the cachet and the resume and to build himself up. But he's only 25 years old, so he's way ahead of the game. He's way light years. He's ahead of everybody. Even Floyd. Floyd didn't even have no pay-per-view at 25 years old. You know what I'm saying? And this is like his second or third pay-per-view. He's had a couple pay-per-views. And it's up and down. Like if you listen to like the media, but you got to take it in a grain of salt because for some reason Devin is the new face to hate on the internet. But if you listen to the media, it's very up and down. He did allegedly he did 150 with Lomachenko, and then he turned around and did a Regis fight that none of the pay-per-views came out, so everybody's assuming that he did very low. Some people say 30,000, some people say 50,000, some people say 130. I heard 150. I heard as high as 250 in the media with the pay-per-view sales between him and Regis Prograis. But you never know. The Zone don't put their numbers out, so it ain't even really nothing. Hopefully this fight does very well, because when Ryan Garcia fought Gervonta Tank Davis, they did 1.2 million pay-per-views. And if Ryan Garcia fans is like, Ryan Garcia has a big fan base off the internet. He got like 10 million some odd followers. And the reason why I throw the air quotes up because he can't even get 1% of the people to come and buy his fights. So I guess it depends on who the opponent is, because he didn't do very well with Tago, and he did extremely well with Tank, and then he came back and did another fight, did not do very well, it didn't sell out or whatever, and now he's in the ring with a superstar and a future superstar and Devin the Dream Haney, and I just feel like this fight should definitely do well. I think this should be Devin Haney's highest pay-per-view sales. I don't know if it'll do 1.2 million. I don't know if it'll be up there with Tank, because there's a lot of sabotage that was going on with this fight as far as the promotion with Ryan Garcia and all, because he's been trolling, man. A lot of people being very uncomfortable with his trolling, and in the beginning when the tickets was originally released, man, the lowest ticket was $400, and that right there kind of stagnate the sales of the ticket. But I seen them pick up as the fight get closer, and and a lot of people claim that New Yorkers, when it comes to going to the fight, they like to purchase at the last minute, which makes sense because at the last minute you put kind of the pressure on the promoter to drop the price of the tickets, and people will start rolling in. We won't know how well this fight does until fight night. But if you go on Ticketmaster.com, a lot of seats is being sold. There's still tickets left. You can go get it. You can go join the fun while Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia puts on this expedition. It's going to be a beautiful fight, in my opinion. My prediction is Devin Haney's going to win by unanimous. Pardon me. Devin Haney's going to win by unanimous decision. He claims he's going to knock Ryan Garcia out. I got to see it. I'm a big Devin Haney fan, but I'm not a delusional Devin Haney fan. Devin Haney, when he had Regis Prograis hurt, he stayed. Devin Haney, he stayed disciplined. He's one of the most disciplined fighters out there. Terrence Crawford. I would say Boots Ennis, but Boots Ennis haven't been in the ring with somebody that he had to stay disciplined with. But if you could tell that, like, the execution of how he box, like he seems pretty disciplined. Tank's pretty disciplined too in the ring too. You don't never see Tank Davis like lose his tactics in the ring. You know, he always on point with what he's supposed to do in the ring. But back to the Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia fight. My prediction, I think it's gonna be a wash. It's one of them things, man. I think Devin Haney's really gonna go in there and put on a show. After he did what I seen him do with Regis Prograis. 135, like, we can just forget about the 135. Even though he did win undisputed champion of the world at 135 pounds. But in my mind, we haven't even seen close to the best Devin Haney. And I feel like for the future fights, like, these guys have waited way too long to fight Devin Haney. I feel like Ryan Garcia waited way too long to fight Devin Haney. I feel like Gervonta Tank Davis has waited way too long to fight Devin Haney. And, like, right now, he's my favorite to beat everybody. I don't know what they're gonna do after this. You know, I'm gonna be calling the fight. I don't know if I'm gonna call the fight, but I definitely am gonna be watching the fight. Stay tuned, man. Don't forget to hate, like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Hustlers Home. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, HAD the Hustler. You can hit the Cash app at Hustlers $ Hustlers Home. And, you know, we look out for the videos, and I'll be back. I'll be back on the night of the fight, baby.